This unbelievable parasite changes a crab's gender. It even hacks the crab's brain and forces it to raise its babies. This isn't a horror movie scene. It's real. And the name of this terrifying parasite is Sacculina. It turns crabs into living zombie slaves. And the scariest part? Once it gets inside the body, the crab's own life is basically over. Although it looks like an ordinary barnacle, Sacculina is actually a type of parasitic crustacean, meaning it's technically a distant relative of crabs themselves. But its lifestyle feels straight out of a horror movie. What's really strange is that if you look at an adult Sacculina, you probably wouldn't even realize it's an animal. Its body looks like a yellow or orange sac. But the truly horrifying part isn't outside, it's inside, because Sacculina spreads throughout the crab's body like tree roots spreading underground. Everything begins with a tiny larva. A microscopic baby Sacculina drifts through the ocean, searching for the perfect victim, a crab. And once it finds one, that's when the nightmare begins. It searches for a weak spot in the crab's shell, usually near a joint. Then it does something terrifying. It throws away almost its entire body and injects only a needle-like part into the crab. Yes, you heard that right. It literally discards most of its body. Once inside, Sacculina slowly spreads root-like structures throughout the crab's entire body. These structures steal nutrients and energy from the crab's blood. So basically, the crab keeps eating, but the parasite gets all the benefits. Now comes the most horrifying part. Sacculina doesn't stop at stealing food. It begins manipulating the host's brain and hormones. Normally, a male crab would never care for babies, but Sacculina changes the male crab's hormones. Slowly, the male crab begins behaving more like a female. Sometimes even the shape of its abdomen changes, making it easier to carry eggs. Meaning the parasite literally reprograms the crab's gender identity and behavior. Why? Because Sacculina wants a babysitter for its own reproduction. Eventually, Sacculina grows an egg sac-like structure outside the crab's body, and that's when the creepiest thing happens. The crab thinks, "These are my babies." It has no idea they actually belong to the parasite. Then it starts waving ocean water over them to provide oxygen, protecting them. And just like a mother crab would care for her own eggs, the crab starts taking care of the parasite's babies instead. Think about that for a second. A parasite has hacked a crab's brain so completely that the victim becomes the parasite's parent. This might be one of the most terrifying examples of biological mind control in nature. But here's the question: why can't the crab just remove the parasite? Because Sacculina spreads a root system throughout the crab's entire body. Even if the visible outer part is removed, the internal network stays alive, and in most cases, the infected crab never truly recovers, meaning its biological purpose is almost over. It stays alive, but not for itself, only as a servant to the parasite. There are many terrifying predators in nature, but some creatures don't kill their victims. Instead, they steal their mind, body, and identity. And on that list, Sacculina is undoubtedly one of the most disturbing parasites on Earth. Just imagine this: your body, your brain, but something else is controlling them. Could this be the scariest parasite in nature? Tell us in the comments, and stay with us for more mind-blowing animal horror facts, because sometimes the truth in nature is scarier than horror movies.